Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, you know we love a good rematch storyline. One of the best college football national championship games I can ever remember being a part of. The Fernando Mendoza run to seal that win in the fourth quarter will go down in history. But Miami, they've got redemption on their mind. They know they were just inches away from a national championship last year. They want to prove that they are the team to beat this season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Hoosiers offense comes on the field first today. And welcome to this season's ultimate college football game, the national championship on the line here tonight. Which side can come up with performance under pressure? We saw Indiana do that against Miami a year ago. And Joe, because this season's game is in Vegas, it might also take a little luck tonight.
It absolutely might, but I think about iconic performances, and that's what it generally takes to win a national championship. We saw that a year ago with that unbelievable fourth down run from Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, as he was able to get into the end zone against Miami. What player is going to develop that type of iconic performance here tonight?
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Hoover. Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down out at the 46.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive game for this offense.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
To the air, it's Hoover. Coming after him. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. And now they'll run it on the draw. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So Miami's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps and go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this crew. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship. I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Nice grab. It's Vaughn. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the tight end. We're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. A play action, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Man, I love this pass rush. They are aggressive and they are fast. And here they're able to even get to the football. That is such a lucky bounce for this offense and this quarterback. And he falls on it to retain possession.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Boy, that was a bang-bang play. We'll have to see if he actually got his toes in bounds as they just across the marker for a 1st down. I wouldn't be surprised if they look at this one upstairs.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. He goes out of bounds but gets inside the 40.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Using his legs, it's Fletcher.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
To throw, it's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And this pass is caught. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third and final. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
The Canes will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielded near the 20. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looking right. This one caught. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. He stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, I can see what they're doing here. They're trying to get themselves back on schedule and create a manageable third down situation, but the defense was ready for it. They're keying on this quarterback. They're keying on these option plays, and they are able to get a stop here and create an obvious passing situation. Now you're putting stress on your offensive line and that pass protection for this third down.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And the Hoosiers will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Indiana. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
These are the situations you dream of as a kid. You grow up as a quarterback, you want to play your best football when it matters most. And guess what? It doesn't matter any more than the national championship game. That is a beautiful throw, and he shows up when he dreamed of showing up. What a feeling this must be.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
I love that they're attacking more down the field, these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Working clock with the ground game. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. He's got space. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body.
He's got room to run. Look out. The Hurricanes will call their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap in the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Fires it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. What a moment. One final play for this quarterback to secure the championship, a moment he'll never forget.
And the trust that this coaching staff has in him in this moment to cap off a national championship throwing the football in this situation. This is why he will be a legend forever around this program.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. A national championship to cap a perfect season. What an achievement. We saw Indiana do it a year ago, Joe. I thought we might wait a while before we see it again, but now in back-to-back seasons, it's been done.
Chris, that's just wild to me because this sport is not built for perfection anymore. That used to be the standard, but now you've got the 9 conference games, you've got the conference championship, you've got this expanded playoff. Getting through that as an undefeated is so difficult. Credit to this group, Indiana last year. My goodness, what a performance for them, and congratulations on a national championship.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.